It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he does it. So now we've got a fourth down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
And now the handoff. The game is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Crosses the 45. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Almost set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Florida State offense on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. See what they can do here. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Lewis. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the back gets the football. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off moving it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Davis.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter.
At the end of the 1st quarter, with the score Texas 14, Florida 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. Bert, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
So on third and short, they elect to go for the deep ball, and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Florida State offense heading back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Graham behind the line. It's Davis. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And the Seminoles are going to cash in here in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. Blocked to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. The Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes a quick grab. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the Noles will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it right near the end zone. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt in the last possession. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Lacey. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
We'll spot down the ball at the 40-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gives it to the back. He's got the first and still going. Touchdown, Seminoles. No chance to catch him there. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Past the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting him off. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He'll try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defensive play brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. And so after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. It's a shotgun run call. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Knowles will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense takes the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you'll start to wonder, should I go for this?
And a returner brought down by that coverage team. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Force out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's first and goal at the 3. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
Florida State 35, Texas.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The shotgun running play call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Our defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
He's got it with room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's 2nd down here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pulls it in. It's Terry. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Benson. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up next. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
He hands it to the back. Look out, room to run here. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
You can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 13, Texas.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Back to pass. It's Lewis. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. Going for a big play downfield. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Knowles. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21, Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lets it rip. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 13, 66.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Bringing pressure. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
From the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to pass. It's Lewis. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. Back-to-back deep shots. And is intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, working with the lead. Run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Texas, 28. Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. Now here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Lewis. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Backed up the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Lewis. He lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And so one more big play to punctuate this winning performance by the offense. That's it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team. They came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.